All right, welcome to episode 5.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Welcome.
5, the AJ Sports Podcast. How you doing, Justin, today?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
I'm tired as well.
I'm tired.
So let's jump right into it. We got hockey to talk about. We got basketball. That Raptors loss.
Okay, Raptors.
Stuff about the Blue Jays and Toronto FC.
TFC?
Getting something pretty exciting for their team.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Don't get it twisted.
Let's start off with the NHL conference finals. So in the West, Dallas went up 3-1 against the Vegas Golden Knights.
Actually, do you want to start with your team?
You know what? Okay, all right.
Do you want to start there?
This news broke out yesterday or 2 days ago now that Montreal Canadians, you see the jersey right here, they signed Joel Edmondson for a fifth-round pick to the Hurricanes.
Traded,
that's it.
Rated.
I messed up.
It's fine. It's fine, but like it.
Long day. 5 hours of class,
Yeah, and we have to go play baseball.
Just for 2 periods.
Pretty long day today.
So, that Montreal Canadiens trade, It's pretty good for the Habs team.
Yeah, but they still have to re-sign him.
They have to re-sign him.
So, if they don't re-sign him, give away a pick for free.
They do have a lot of picks, so, it doesn't hurt them to give away a fifth, you know what I mean?
Only a fifth, just a waste pick, so.
Honestly, I feel like if Montreal's not – I don't think Montreal's done, though. I think they might do something.
No.
They might do something, maybe try and get Taylor Hall.
Maybe.
That's what everyone's trying to say. I heard rumors that they're going to try and trade Deneau or Domi.
Yeah, Deneau. I don't understand why they're going to trade Deneau. Well, apparently trade Deneau.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't trade Deneau. I wouldn't trade Deneau. He's a great player.
Yeah.
I know he's also – would you consider him a veteran, though? Would you consider him a veteran? Yeah, right? Right now.
Deneau, yeah. Oh, yeah, I would.
Yeah, and he's also Suzuki can look up to him, right? You know what I mean?
True.
Mentor him. They both play center.
Suzuki, Lehkonen. All like the that Tatar line with Deneau and Gallagher. That line is a workhorse line. They don't have to score goals. They leave that up to Suzuki and Durin and Byron. That line's supposed to put the pressure on the team, especially in that Pittsburgh series where they took them out in 4 games, right? Yeah. They
went through the pressure on Crosby. They weren't letting him do anything.
Yeah, Crosby was not good. He was all right.
Yeah.
Malkin wasn't good.
So honestly, for Montreal to get a good defender like Joel Edmondson, I'd say that's a win. 2 good trades we got. We got Jake Allen, good backup goalie now.
Okay, again, that trade was all right. You guys are still spending $15 million on 2 goalies, but okay.
Also, that Jake Allen trade led to the Blues actually trying to get more space for Pietrangelo, but want to lead it to the next story about Pietrangelo.
Do you want to? Okay, we can, because this is pretty interesting.
Apparently, Pietrangelo
is not happy.
He's not happy
with
the
Blues
and
the negotiations.
The negotiation. What do you think about that? That's crazy.
Now, the Blues, man.
They're really screwing up.
They are screwing up because they don't want to give Pietrangelo 9.510, and they're trying to give him 7.5, 8, and it doesn't make sense. Why?
He's top players. I think he's top 3 on the team.
But they really messed up when they signed Justin Falk there. He's $6.5 million for Justin Falk.
Exactly.
Why sign Justin Falk?
If they did sign him, they could pay Pietrangelo.
They would easily pay Pietrangelo what he wanted.
Exactly.
Who would you take, Pietrangelo or Justin Falk? Let's be honest.
Pietrangelo,
come on.
They have a good defender in him, so.
Yeah, Pietrangelo is miles better than Justin Falk, so please. They messed up with Justin Falk.
Here's the thing that we were saying, though. If he leaves because of that payment, that Blues team with the Jake Allen trade, they screwed up big time.
They wouldn't.
If Pietrangelo's not happy, he's gonna go to a team with a better deal and he's gonna leave. He doesn't care.
Maybe he could just come to Toronto and just take a pay cut here.
He could, honestly. Maybe he has no interest of leaving St. Louis, but he's not. If he's not happy with the negotiation, he'd probably get out of there. You know what I mean?
True. And
I honestly, I don't think that Blues team's gonna win a cup for another while. I think 2019 was their year, of course, but they're not gonna win for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see them winning next year at all. Yeah, especially imagine Petrangelo leaves, and then you don't have Jake Allen. Like, what are you gonna do?
Well, you could just always go and sign other right shot defenseman and get a backup goaltender.
I mean, there's a lot of
That could always happen.
There's a lot of backup goaltenders in the league.
Yeah, there's the goalie market's so big. Oh, 1-0 Vegas, by the way.
Like, even the team's backup goalies that they have are not even bad.
I know. Well, I'm trying to find here.
Like the
goaltender.
Solid goaltending. The Habs have solid goaltending now. Like,
yeah.
It's
Like goaltender. Holtby, he's on the market. Crawford is on the market. Leonard's on the market, which is probably going to sign back to Vegas.
Why would he leave? Why would he leave?
Howard. Markstrom's still there. Markstrom. Talbot's there. He could be a backup. So there's still guys on the market who could be a backup
There's a good
goaltender.
amount of goalies that teams could look for, especially for St. Louis. The fact that they got rid of Jake Allen. I mean, they could sign Talbot. They could sign Holtby. You don't know. They could sign whoever. We won't touch too much on the free agency because that's going to be a separate video.
Yeah, that's going to be in part of our
The most exciting videos.
possibly next podcast.
Maybe we'll see. I mean, we should do it. I will probably do it toward like.
Yeah. Closer. We still got like 3 weeks before free agency hits.
Yeah,
So we still got time for that.
exactly. Want to jump into the Vegas Stars series, right?
Sure. Vegas is currently winning 1-0 right now.
They're playing an elimination game, Game 5. They went down 3-1 in the series and are playing right now. Up 1-0.
Yeah, I did say Vegas. Vegas was going to win this series.
On the last podcast, I did say Dallas would win because of the way they're playing. Like, I mean, it's possible to come back, but I mean, to win 3 straight against that team has all the momentum.
Yeah, but again,
you can't doubt that.
It's still the Vegas Golden Knights.
Who's playing?
It's still the Vegas Golden Knights.
Who's starting for Vegas? Is it
Robin Leonard's starting tonight.
You know, honest to God, I feel like Fleury is not happy right now.
He's not. No way. No. Obviously, he's not happy.
He's not playing. I'm surprised they're not playing.
True, but Leonard's a better goalie than.
They're playing Leonard like every game.
Yeah, but Leonard's a better goalie than Fleury right now.
Right now, yeah, because Fleury's old, but I mean, still, he's not a bad option to like at least try. Like, if you're losing games with Robin Leonard and goalie, I mean, obviously it's not all of his fault, but I mean, why don't you? I mean, Fleury has the playoff experience to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Vegas has only scored 6 goals in their past 4 games or something. Like, come on, you can't blame Fleury for this. They scored 6 goals in 4 games. You can't win like that.
I know, obviously, but I mean, if it's not working with Leonard, obviously it's not his fault. But if it's not working with him, Fleury has the playoff experience, and he's a great goaltender.
Yeah, but Vegas has to score.
They have to play better.
They have to score.
I don't know, like they dominated the Chicago Blackhawks, and they played Vancouver in the second round. They almost blew that.
They almost did.
And now they're down 3-1 in an elimination game tonight. So
Vegas in 7.
We'll see how that goes. It could
Vegas in 7.
If Dallas wins that series, it's going to be shocking because nobody thought Dallas would win.
No, I think some people did, but they were probably just the underdogs in the series.
But if you really think about it, a lot of people weren't expecting them to get past Calgary, and they did. I never expected that. I never expected that, and they did. Same thing with the Colorado series. Oh, Colorado's going to win. Like that team on paper, the Colorado Avalanche are a better team than the Dallas Stars on paper, hands down.
Yeah.
And then now they're up 3-1. Like this, they could honestly.
Well,
they could take
that Avalanche team did get hurt though. That Avalanche team did get hurt though. They didn't have Landeskog.
They did have injuries, but
Johnson wasn't there for Game 7.
They did pull off with a win, so they won.
True, but
at the end of the day, they won the series. Like it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, I'm telling you, next year the Avalanche are gonna make it further than Dallas Stars next year. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that.
100% agree with you.
They're gonna be better. Oh, another hot take was. Didn't I say on Saturday the Penguins aren't going to make the playoffs next year?
You did. We had an agreement about that.
It's not going to happen. They're not making the playoffs.
I mean, they could make it. It's just
they're not making the playoffs.
They could barely make it. You see, The Rangers, I believe they'll make the. I mean, think about this: the Metropolitan Division is literally all good except for the New Jersey Devils because they're just a bad team. Like every team is either mediocre or good. Like the second worst team of the Rangers, and they're solid. I mean, with first
this year they were the second worst
in the draft. So
yeah, like in the Metro, right? Next year, there's the Flyers that are better than the Penguins. Carolina's better than the Penguins. Rangers, Islanders. So that's already 4.
Capitals.
You could say Washington. That's a debatable. But Washington's better than Pittsburgh. Columbus overachieved this year. Let's be honest here. They overachieved.
I know, but you can't doubt Pittsburgh in the regular season, though. Crosby and Malkin, especially with Kapanen now on the team, you think they'll make the playoffs? They could. I think they will.
I know they're getting old too, man.
You know what I mean? If they do make it, they're not getting far. They're not going to get far.
I don't think there's. No, I don't think they're going to make it. And plus, there's also teams that they have to compete in the East. I mean, in the Atlantic Division. It's like,
especially with the Bruins and the Lightning.
Now the Bruins. It's funny how you say the Bruins because. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but
yeah, no worries. Keep going.
It's like the Bruins are old, but they're somehow good. You know?
Yeah.
No,
they have the playoff experience though. That's the reason that they beat the they beat the Hurricanes. That's the only reason. I mean, they also have talent, but you got to admit, Bergeron's been in the league for how long now? Pasternak, he's coming fresh from last season. Bergeron, he's been there. Char's been there. Like, they've all been there before. They've been in the playoffs. And they can they're definitely a cup contending team, hands down.
Yeah.
It was just tough for them to lose like that against the Tampa Bay Lightning in 5 games.
But they also have to re-sign Torrey Krug. That's a big part of their defense right there, man.
Yeah, he's
one. I just think they will re-sign him.
They're gonna look at Torrey Krug to say, oh, you need to step up. Because Char's like their main defender. You know what I mean? And then if he goes, well, he's playing next season. But eventually, you're going to have another left-handed defenseman.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just looking at cap friendly here. Chara's free agent. Krug's a free agent. Nordstrom's a free agent. DeBruska's an RFA. Like, they have guys who are, like, available to play next season. Like, everyone's signed. Except for, like, 4 guys.
Yeah,
so they're fine. They just Torrey Krug, man. They have to re-sign Krug.
All right,
McAvoy's fine.
We'll get into the free agency in another episode. Let's get into that Tampa Bay Lightning Islanders series, eh?
Yeah, I did say the series was over when it was 2-0.
You're right. I mean, they did take game 3, right? I'm like, okay, they can bounce back. It's only one. They're down by 1 in the series, and then game 4 happens. They go up 1-0. 25 seconds later, Pullman goes on the breakaway, does a beautiful backhand, and it's in the back of the net. Off a nice decon of Varlamov, 1-1. And then they score 3 straight. And they take the series, and they take the lead in the series 3-1. Now,
that's just what good teams do. Like, that's just what they do.
Here's the thing.
Palat, Point, Coleman, Maroon scored.
If you really think about it, it seems like the Islanders can only beat the Tampa Bay Lightning if their players are injured.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Braden Point in game 3, he wasn't there. Stamkos, obviously, he hasn't played a playoff game yet. Wasn't there one more? I think, wasn't Hedman injured or no?
Hedman was injured.
Hedman was injured, and they beat them. But by how much? I think it was barely, right? It wasn't by that much.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was like, I think 2 goals, I think.
That Tampa Bay Lightning team can definitely win the cup. Like, here's the thing. If Dallas beats Vegas, Tampa's winning the cup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Lightning are gonna.
I don't see Tampa like losing right now, especially if they're on a roll. They could if they take out the Islanders in 5, all their series they would only have 3 playoff losses. If you think,
would that be nice?
I mean, I guess if you count the Philly series, but it just sucks for Tampa because they could have had number 1 seed. Like on paper, they're better.
Yeah.
Players. Like if they play 9 out of 10 times, Tampa would beat the Flyers. That's what what I'd say. Like if you put it in that perspective, I think the Tampa Bay Lightning will beat the Philadelphia Flyers 9 times out of 10.
That's debatable. No, not 9 times out of 10. No.
Well, I mean,
They would probably
they
split
beat
that.
them more than the
5
Islanders.
and 5.
They beat them more than the Flyers would beat them. That's what I'd.
Yeah, but the Flyers are still good.
Obviously,
Don't discredit the Flyers. Come on.
I mean, they got number 1 seed. They won 3 straight games. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Man.
that was going to be a good series though. Flyers and Tampa.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this right side defense of the Lightning, and it's like it's not good. Bogosian's there.
Shattenkirk.
Luke Shen. Well, is Shattenkirk a right shot defenseman?
I believe so. I think he is. Yeah, he is.
Because it's Luke Shen, Bogosian, who isn't great, Shen isn't great, and Shattenkirk. Like, their right side is not good. Now, their left side, you got Hedman, Sergachev, and McDonough. Okay. So that basically carries their defense right there. Those left side defensemen.
You just got to worry about, like, Luke Shen and the other guy.
Yeah, Luke Shen isn't great, and Bogosian. It's like their defense isn't top-notch, but it's good.
It's the right-handed defense. The left defense, on the other hand,
the left defense is just phenomenal.
They put up a lot of goals. So
yeah, they put up points they can defend.
Victor Hedman closing out the Bruins series in overtime.
That also brings me back to in the NHL. You don't really need good defense to win a cup. All you really need is just mediocre defense. Like look at, I want to say it was the Penguins against Nashville. Was it 2016? I think
2000, because they beat the Sharks in 17. So yeah, 16, right? Yeah, because that was the first year Subban played. Yo, Justin, you good? Well, sorry about that, guys. We just had some technical difficulties here. We were talking about Tampa Bay's defense.
Yeah. Let's just make it quick here. Their right side is garbage. Their left side carries the right side, and they're somehow here in the Eastern Conference Final. Got to make it to the Stanley Cup.
They're gonna beat the Islanders. Though in 5. I think it's gonna be in 5.
What, beat the Islanders?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I told you, this series is done.
I do not see the Islanders coming back from this.
No, yeah, they're not. Now they have Barry Trotz there as their OP coach.
I know, but the coach can't make the team.
The coach can't do everything.
Exactly. It's up to the players to actually play well.
Yeah, this series is over. It's done.
All right.
We're gonna have a Golden Knights Lightning series.
You think so? You think?
Yeah.
We'll see. So when these series are done, we'll make a prediction for the Stanley Cup champion of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's move on to the NBA.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
So hang on. Let's go into the Rockets Lakers series.
Yeah, let's just make that quick.
I mean, it's tough.
The Rockets got crushed.
The Lakers bounced back easily from losing game 1, and they won 4 straight, and they win in 5. Now, the Rockets head coach is not
Mike D'Antoni. He's not going
to come back and coach the Rockets next season. I wonder why.
Why? Why do you wonder why?
I mean, it's tough to see. I don't know. It's hard to think.
No, they've just choked with Mike D'Antoni for a while now. This is like what, the 4th year in a row, fourth year.
They lost the Warriors twice in a row. And then they lost this year.
Mike D'Antoni should have left already.
Yeah, they lost. They choked 3 years in a row.
Yeah. Oh, and do you think about trading Westbrook now?
I don't know. I mean, he was playing like crap in the playoffs, but he was also
all right.
He was also injured. You got to remember, he also got injured in I think in the series or the regular or like the last 10.
It was during the bubble, I think.
Like one of the last 10 games that they were playing, right? And then he was out for the what's it called, the Thunder series, right?
Yeah, for a couple games, I think.
I mean, I wouldn't trade him. We'll see how he does next season, maybe. Because I mean, he came back from an injury, and everyone's expecting him to play good. I mean, like Harden and him.
Harden wasn't great.
I mean,
He wasn't.
hard if Westbrook's gone. If one of your stars is gone, your other one has to step up. So.
No, I think you trade Westbrook because this was a one-time thing and didn't work out clearly. So
Where do you think he'll go? Where do you think he'll go?
I don't really know. Like Russell Westbrook in Detroit.
What team do you see? What jersey do you see him wearing next season?
Maybe a Detroit jersey because Detroit needs help there, big time, literally everywhere, except for the center position.
Exactly.
Detroit needs help. Detroit needs help, big time. Detroit would. I was gonna say Minnesota, but.
I mean, they do get first pick this year.
Yeah, so no, not Minnesota. I think Detroit is the best option.
Detroit? I feel like
Yeah.
Detroit or the Cavs. Detroit or the Cavs.
Yeah, I don't know about Cleveland, man. I don't know. Cleveland, they have Colin Sexton there, Drummond's there.
Kevin Love's there.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, but let's be he doesn't want to play in Cleveland. Come on, everyone left us. Like no.
I mean, as soon as LeBron left, it went downhill from
down,
there.
down. I still don't understand till this day why the Cavs got Drummond. I don't understand that. I don't understand why. But okay.
All right.
If they want to keep losing, that's fine. I don't really care.
Exactly. So let's move on to the.
It's been irrelevant.
This Clippers Nuggets series.
Whoa, Game 7.
Clippers were up 3-1.
Whoa.
The Nuggets now are 5-0 in elimination games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They did come back from that Utah series and won 7. So this could be Denver's time to go to the conference final against the Lakers.
This series has been crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna. Wow, I'm just surprised. I mean, Kawhi and PG are playing good, but that Jamal Murray, Jokic was stepped up.
Yeah, they're great. They're great, man. They've proven they're so good.
That it's hard to predict who could win because people obviously on paper the Clippers are a better team, but you can't beat the Nuggets team. Next season they'll probably be even better than they are right now.
Yeah, but it's like that. I don't see that Clippers team losing, man. I know. I don't see them losing to the Nuggets.
I'm gonna predict the Clippers as well.
Yeah.
Season, the Nuggets, they'll definitely be like top 3 in the West, 100%.
Next year.
Yeah. Top 3 in the West: Lakers, Clippers, and then
how about the Warriors, man? The Warriors, man.
That's true. The Warriors are gonna have second pick.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have Clay and Curry back.
Wiggins, Clay, Curry, Drummond's still there, man.
So it looks like we predict. So we think it's going to be Clippers and Lakers, an LA matchup.
Yeah. Well, everyone has pretty much predicted this. Like, let's be honest.
All right.
So it was always Clippers, Lakers.
Yeah. So let's quickly jump into these next two. The Bucks go out in 5 games, or we talked about that.
I want to say we did.
Yeah, I think we did. It was because it was 5 games. So
yeah. So, let's talk about the Raptors, man.
Yeah, Miami moved on to the conference final. Now we get to our favorite teams.
This is ridiculous.
Raptors.
This is ridiculous.
On the Boston Celtics. Raps. They're down 3-2 in the series. They come back, win Game 6.
Give us hope.
And then Game 7. It was so bad. It was so close until the end. Until Kyle Lowry fouled out of the game.
Yeah, when he fouled out, I knew it was over. I knew right away. No, I always say play to the final whistle or play to the clock hit 0.
Yeah.
But man, I'm so tired of Boston. I'm tired of the New England Patriots, who actually won. Cam Newton had a great game against the Dolphins. I'm tired of New England Patriots. I'm tired of the Bruins not gonna have the Leafs in 7. I'm tired of the Boston Celtics. I'm tired of the Boston Red Sox because the Jays always have problems playing the Red Sox.
Let's go into how they lost. So one of their guys, what's his name? Willie. What's his last name?
Robin Williams III.
Yeah. So he takes 2 free throws. Everyone's hope. The Raptors were down.
No. Oh wait, no. It wasn't Robin Williams III. It was I know who you're talking about. It wasn't him.
Raptors were down by 2, right?
Yeah.
It was 89 to 87 for the Celtics. Mm-hmm. One of the players, I forget his name, he misses 2 free throws. Right. Everyone's hoping that if he makes 1, sure. But he missed both. Tatum goes for the rebound.
And gets it.
Lowry already had how many fouls?
I think five. No, he fouled out. He fouled out before that.
Before that, how many fouls?
No, he fouled out on that foul.
Yeah.
When he got the 2 free throws.
He fouls Tatum in the process, but he fouls out of the game. Tatum hits both free throws, and the Celtics just take over.
He's like, how do you get Tatum? How does Tatum get that rebound? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Defending him?
How? Box out. Like, box out. There's a minute left. Do all your might.
Exactly.
Put all your force. Block out.
Go home.
Like, what are you doing? Block. Like, block him.
But let's
him.
You gotta talk about Siakam in this series. Where did he go? Where was he? Where was he? He was
Pascal Siakam. 13
points.
points.
To be found. Very disappointing.
13 points in game 7, man. Like, how did that happen?
Sure, you can call him the star of the team, right? But I mean, he should have played better. He should have played how we normally play. He shot way. I personally think. Well, our friend would disagree. He shot more. He shot way more than he could.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He took way too many shots. I'm sorry. He does not. He should not be shooting more.
Yeah.
He
13 points.
He posts up and drives to the net. Yeah, he'll get points. Especially on the mismatch. He works so well on the mismatch. And then Lowry, leave the shooting up to Lowry and Van Vliet.
Lowry wasn't great though in game 7. He wasn't. He only had 16, 4, and 6.
But I mean, you should all. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
And
now,
Lowry said after the game, he wishes he wasn't going home.
Yeah.
I expected the Raptors to beat the Celtics. I wanted them against the Heat, and they beat the Heat.
Yeah, I did predict Heat Raptors, but
the Heat Raptors in the conference final, that would have been amazing, right?
That would have been great. But it was everyone's fault. Okay, let's be honest. It was a team effort because of the turnovers. 18 turnovers and 31 points off the turnovers.
Turnovers did they have? 18, right?
18.
And that one game, which led to the Boston Celtics scoring 31 of their points off of those turnovers. That's tough, man.
If Siakam put up a casual 20 points, they would have won.
Yeah, if Siakam showed up in this series, they would have, hands down, they would have won.
Just put up a casual 20. That's all. Just put up what Van Vliet did.
Even after
20.
the series, he said he takes most of the blame. I heard.
Good. He's to take the criticism.
But next season, he's going to take all that criticism. Even Lowry was telling him, just don't listen to that.
Yeah.
Get his motivation. I think he's going to use it as motivation, and he's going to come back strong next season.
I think so too, man. It's just sad.
It's sad.
You had that game won. You had it won, man.
But it answers a question. If the Clippers lose Game 7 and the Raptors lost Game 7, both in the second round, what does that mean for Kawhi leaving? What does that mean, you think? Because both teams,
nothing really. He's in Toronto.
The Raptors did better than the Clippers, but it's
in regular season.
Wow, yeah. Kawhi should have never left.
Maybe shouldn't have never left. If we saw Kawhi, we would have won that series.
If Kawhi stayed, they would have won. But you know. So if they lose, it's gonna be. If the Clippers lose, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I was just so frustrated that night because it's you had it, and you let it split.
It had to be to a Boston team as well.
Oh yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, I'm so sick and tired of this
teams versus Boston teams. Boston always takes it in 7. It's frustrating.
It's always the same thing, man.
So how about before we move on to the MLB, how about we predict these conference finals? Because we said Clippers and Lakers, right?
Yes, we did.
All right, so let's say, so the winner of that series, so the winner of the Clippers and Nuggets is going to take on the Lakers in the final, playing Wednesday, I believe. Playing game 1. Who do you got winning that series? Or which team you think is going to win, Denver or the Clippers?
No, I think the Clippers, man. The Clippers aren't losing games.
Well, let's say it's the Clippers. Who do you think is going to win the Clippers and Lakers?
The Clippers are going to beat the Lakers in 6, man.
In 6?
Yeah. Kawhi's going to switch gears against the Lakers, man. Because he knows he's playing against LeBron.
But you also got to remember that series will go 7. That series can go 7.
It could, but I don't
think it's going to go 7. And you know who's going to win? The Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to win.
Oh, really?
And then this will tie into the next series right here. So you got Clippers, I got Lakers.
Yeah.
All right, the last series, the Eastern Conference Final. So because I said the Lakers winning in the West, this is gonna tie in with the East. Miami taking on the Celtics. Number 3rd seed taking on the number 5th seed.
Yeah. I have to sleep on this one, man.
Celtics just came off beating the Raptors.
In 7.
Miami just
5.
and taking out the number 1 seed, Milwaukee Bucks, in the entire league in 5 games. Who do you got winning the half?
I can't tell you right now, man. I really have to think about that.
You gotta
I have to think about that.
You gotta you gotta think of Bam. You gotta think of Tyler Hero.
Butler, Hero's coming out clutch, man.
And then on the Celtics side, you gotta think about Tatum,
Smart,
Jalen, Smart, Tice.
Tice thinking he's nice, man. He's got 5 points a game set.
They're playing like this. The Celtics are playing so well without Aaron Gordon. Smart is off the bench, and he's
Gordon Hayward, actually.
What did I say? Gordon?
Aaron Gordon.
My bad. Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Playing well without him. You got a prediction here, or are you gonna wait for this?
No, I'll wait until Friday. I'll wait till Friday.
You're gonna wait. I mean, game one and 2 are Tuesday and Thursday, so.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you Friday because I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you Friday.
I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics.
Celtics?
To win either 6 or 7. I mean, it's gonna be a close matchup. I guarantee.
Yeah, it is, but
it's gonna go down to who. It's gonna go down to who wants it more.
True.
It's not gonna be a blowout game. It's not gonna be an easy win. It's gonna be a tough win, and the Celtics are gonna take it in you know what? In 7.
Celtics.
7? I got a rivalry matchup in the final. Celtics take on the Lakers.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man, I'm tired.
Well, that series would be so entertaining, especially with Tatum, especially with that Celtics team.
Yeah.
Going up against that Lakers team.
Miami Heat. Miami or Boston. I don't know. Miami. Man, because Miami's played really well, man. They've lost, 1 game in the past 2 series? Because they swept Indiana. They're, 9-1?
8-1.
8-1? Oh, yeah, 8-1, sorry. In the bubble, man. They're going crazy right now. Oh, and they got they still got Jay Crowder there, man. Oh, man, I like that Miami team a lot against Boston.
Viewers, leave a comment saying who do you think is going to win this the finals here.
Man, I'm stuck in the middle, man. I don't know.
If it only was the Raptors, though, man.
I know. I would say Raptors in 5.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
The Raptors would beat the Heat, though. The Raptors would beat the Heat.
Oh, yeah. No question. They yeah.
It'd be easier if the Raptors won against the Celtics. It'd be easier to beat the Heat than the Celtics.
What's 5? It would have been in 5.
Yeah. All right. So.
You want to switch gears? Toronto Blue Jays?
Or wait. Before that, let's talk about Giannis for a second here. You want to talk about Giannis and the Bucks?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I don't know. I don't think we mentioned this on the Friday podcast, but he unfollowed.
No, because it just came out yesterday.
Right. He unfollowed his teammates and the Bucks team on Instagram. I don't know if he's trying to stir the pot or anything.
But he has also said that he wants to stay in Milwaukee. So I don't know anymore. I'm ever since last year with Kawhi in the free agency, I don't trust anything anymore.
Yeah.
Because you heard everything. Oh, he's gonna go to Lakers, or he's in Toronto. Am I saying Toronto? And then he hangs up with Drake, and then decides to go to the Clippers. I don't know what to expect anymore. I do think Giannis is going to Miami.
I honestly, yeah, he wants to come to. You think he's gonna come to Miami?
I think again. Who turns down Miami?
The Toronto fans would love Giannis.
Yeah, but Miami fans would love Giannis.
But here's the thing: Drake. You know, Drake's gonna want if Giannis is in Toronto. A Giannis and OVO collab.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Freak threes in the Raptors colors with an OVO. Oh man, bro, I definitely buy those, but it's gonna cost $400. Exactly.
Hello?
It'll be expensive,
Yeah.
but worth it.
Oh, it would be $400 or $500. But man, it's I still don't see anyone turning down Miami. I don't see it. Man. It's Miami. Come on, it's South Beach, Miami. They play. The American Airlines Arena is right beside South Beach. I think.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you turn that down? And they got all the hotels around.
Giannis would love it there, but it's going to be weird for him to move from a Milwaukee jersey for all this time now to a Miami Heat jersey.
Yeah. Well, it's Miami. Like, you parties every night, South Beach. It's always chill there. It's hot over there.
I love to go to Miami.
Yo, Miami's amazing, man.
All
Miami. Like, let's say in your shoes, right? Let's say you're Giannis. Like, let's say Anthony Carboni. Choosing between the Raptors and the Miami Heat. You're deciding Toronto or Miami, Florida. Like, where would you go?
That's tough, honestly.
Yeah, I know that's tough.
I'm from Toronto. I'm from Toronto, but the jersey doesn't say it. The jersey doesn't say Toronto, so. But I mean, if it's tough because, yeah, I would love to play for a country. You know what I mean? I love to play for Canada. I mean, we the North. It's just Canada. It's all we're the only Canadian team.
Yeah.
If Giannis goes to Miami, it's just going to be another American team that's dominating. But if you think about it, if Giannis goes to the Raptors, he's got Canada on his back. He's playing for our country. You know what I mean?
True.
I don't know.
Does he want that pressure though?
I don't know I don't know. Because Miami is great.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could go for Joel Embiid too. Like.
That's true. If they got Joel, then Giannis is going to Toronto.
Embiid, he did say the Philadelphia Sixers.
Yeah. Like, if they acquire Embiid, Giannis is coming to Toronto. But if they don't acquire Embiid, Giannis is going to Miami.
Yeah, so it really depends on where Embiid goes.
Yeah. I think so. It's Miami, Florida. Like, come on.
I know.
It's literally Miami. Come on.
All right, let's go to some soccer right now. TFC. They get a loan.
Whoa, loans.
For how many games?
That. We love loans, man. Oh man.
For how many games though?
No, I think they actually signed him. They got him on a loan, and then they signed him. So I think they're chilling right now.
He's from Liverpool FC.
Whoa! Wait, what's his name? What's his name?
Van Dijk, but what's his name?
Tony Gallagher.
Never heard of that
guy. Never heard of him before, but okay.
Maybe Liverpool fans will know who he is, but
yeah, maybe. I saw. Yeah, Tony Gallagher.
How will he impact Toronto FC? I mean, coming from the Premier League, which is probably up here, to MLS, which is right here. I mean, you think it's going to be easy for him?
I just saw a news article. TFC acquires a young Scottish star, Tony Gallagher, on a loan from Liverpool.
They're projecting this guy to be a star, is what they're saying.
Oh man,
because it's going to be crazy for him from moving to the Premier League, especially playing on the best team in the Premier League.
Yeah, no, he's probably going to dominate
the Premier League.
Yeah, he's probably going to dominate the MLS. Like, come on, it's Premier League MLS, but it's. Like, because I saw the notification today, right? Toronto FC get fullback. Now, I know Van Dijk is a center back, but it's like, okay.
It could be.
Potentially? Now, Liverpool did beat Leeds United 4-3, so what I'm thinking about is, like, I hope it's Van Dijk, but let's be honest, no way it's Van Dijk. Like, come on. That would be fantastic.
That takes out one of their main defenders.
Yeah, like, there's no way there would
be one of the best, probably, like, the second or first, like, the best on the team.
Yeah. No, he is right. Because it's like, there's no way Liverpool's going to just give up Van Dijk like that.
Especially winning the Premier League. Why?
Yeah, and now Champions League is starting up soon eventually.
Why would they do any changes to that team?
Yeah. So it's like, it's okay. We still got a loan. Liverpool fullback, Tony Gallagher. So it's okay. Okay, I guess so. Right. I guess that helps. Honestly, I guess that helps the defense because Mavinga Area, Riley's injured now for a couple of weeks. So I guess this helps. Okay. But I've been daring the Toronto front office to do something because I'm tired of watching the same Toronto FC team go on the pitch and be consistent at times and then lose 2 in a row and then look like they're good and win like 2-1 and then just like lose 2 in a row again. It's like, please.
They do good. It's like they're inconsistent. They're consistent sometimes, and then it's just down.
Yeah, then they just fall. Now they are third in the East, so I can't really complain. They're third, only 3 points back of Columbus for first. But it's like they're like consistent and then not consistent.
So I guess it depends on the mood they are, right?
Yeah. On that day, it's like, okay, we'll just lose tonight, and then another day, we'll just win.
Oh, it's like, yeah, we'll beat this team. But then if it's like, we don't need to try. Nah.
Yeah.
No. Right.
I think Toronto plays who next? Columbus, I want to say. Is it Columbus? No. Oh, DC. Oh, DC United on side. Okay, no.
Okay. So they'll probably
DC
win.
United. So like that on that day they should be like, okay, it's a win. They should be like, okay, it's a win. So they should win. You know? Man, it seems so weird. But they're good. But then not good. It's like, okay.
It makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense. But
right,
okay.
Let's move on to our last topic, the Blue Jays series against the Mets. First game, Mets
got absolutely
18-1 for the Mets. They absolutely dominated the Blue Jays. Games 2 and 3, however, the Blue Jays took them out and won that series, that 3-game series. They just pulled it out of the hat and they won.
True.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the Blue Jays lost 18-1 on the same day that the Raptors won. So on the same day that the Raptors lost. So you know it's bad Raptors lose on the day. But when the Blue Jays get crushed by 17 runs on one day, that's how you know the day's bad. Like, it's bad.
Like, I mean,
they somehow win the series.
They lost 18-1. Like,
yeah, like, come on. 18-1. That's unacceptable. Now, they still did win the series, so I can't complain. But, like, come on. 18-1?
Really,
especially now late in the season? Like, that's unacceptable.
It looks like, I mean, from that game, the Mets pounced on their weakness, which is their base running.
Yeah, that is true.
They took advantage of that, and they absolutely decimated that team.
True, but now again, also Jacob DeGrom was pitching that night, so obviously the Jays only had 1 run. He's literally the NL Cy Young for 2 years in a row. So it's when the Jays went up 1-0, I was like, okay, maybe there's a shot. But come on, it's Jacob DeGrom. We all knew the Jays were only gonna get 1 or 2 runs on the Mets when DeGrom's pitching. It's the NL Cy Young for 2 years in a row. There's no way they were gonna get more than 2 runs that game.
Yeah.
You know. Now the Jays are still 0.5 ahead of the Yankees, and Blue Jays Yankees have a 3-game series tomorrow. I think it's 3 games.
Yeah, starting tomorrow.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So big series here. They got to take at least 2 out of 3, and we'll see from there.
Playoff contention with the Yankees right now, am I right?
Yeah. And I want to say the Jays are
ahead of them, right? They're ahead of them.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just see something real quick because I think they're fifth.
It's important for the Blue Jays to actually at least win the majority of the games in the series.
Yeah. If they could just win 2 out of 3. Now, I think Cole's pitching in one of this series, so that's unfortunate because he's literally lights out. What are the Blue Jays here? They're 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they're the 5th seed right now. So they would play the Oakland Athletics.
In a playoff spot.
Yeah, they would play the Oakland Athletics if they stop today. If can't think of the word. If the season stopped today, they would play the Oakland Athletics. Now, that series is not good for the Blue Jays at all because the Blue Jays would probably get crushed. But you know what? Make it to the playoffs, anything can happen. You know.
Exactly.
Oh man. Ooh, -35. It's just crazy how the MLB season can be so unpredictable. Like the Seattle Mariners were literally sellers at the deadline, and they're 1 game back from a playoff position. They were selling at the deadline.
They could make the playoffs.
They're 1 game behind of course, the Houston Astros. What a surprise! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The cheaters.
The cheaters! Bang, bang, bang! Where's it? Oh, my garbage can's over there. But you know, like they're only 1 game back from the Astros for that last playoff spot. Like they could still make it.
No, I honestly thought that was like 2 years ago. That.
No, it did happen 2 to 3 years ago. Yeah, but then they caught them this year.
It was last year where I heard about this.
Yeah, they did cheat last year, and then when they won the World Series, but you know.
And now they go for it now.
Wow. Pardon? Wait. Say it again.
Now they're garbage. So.
Oh yeah. Well, they're still in the playoff spot, but they might get taken out by the Seattle Mariners, who were sellers. So I don't even know, man. This is so unpredictable at this point. I don't even know what's going on. Like the Detroit Tigers are 2.5 back from Houston. How is that possible?
Every Detroit team sucks.
Oh, they're so bad, man. They're like the line.
The Red Wings,
Hold on.
Tigers, Pistons.
The Detroit Lions, weren't they up on Sunday and then they just blew it? Detroit Lions scores.
Who did they play?
They played the Chicago Bears. Yeah. Detroit was up 13-6. No. They were up 23-6 going to the last quarter, and they lost 27-23. The Chicago Bears scored 21 points.
How do you allow 19 runs like that?
How does that happen? They gave up 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to lose a game. Like Detroit is so bad at everything. They're bad at football. They're bad at NHL. The Detroit Red Wings are terrible. The Lions are garbage. The Pistons are garbage. Like, why even have a sports franchise? They're all garbage.
Exactly.
It's like worse than Arizona. Like,
oh my gosh.
Okay, well, the Arizona.
You were cutting out for a second. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, you too. No. I said that you were cutting out.
Oh, my bad.
No, but I was saying that like Arizona, right? Like they're bad. Like the Arizona Diamondbacks are garbage now. The Diamondbacks are garbage. The Cardinals are all right. The Coyotes are mediocre.
They're not a bad
No,
team.
they're not at all. But
They beat Nashville in the playoffs.
yeah, but their front office is really messed up. Like they don't have a GM now. I don't think.
We'll
And
see.
they still have to sign Taylor Hall. Did you know they were late on signing bonuses too?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So that got me thinking, what if Frederick Anderson gets traded to the Arizona Coyotes for Darcy Kemper?
I don't. You know, I mean,
What?
that's a great trade. But I
What
don't see it happening. The Leafs do not
It
know.
could.
The Leafs GM does not know how to give a good trade like that. He's not like that.
Hold on. How much is Darcy Kemper even making in the first place? Kemper. He's like, what, 4.5?
Leafs can afford that. Leafs
Yeah.
can afford that. Come on. If you're paying Marner 11 mil, then yeah.
Freddie's making 5. Okay.
We'll get.
Well, we have to bring up Mitch Martin.
I mean, we'll get more. We'll get more into everything. Like when the free agency comes up, that's gonna be like a whole episode. Like we're not. That's the only thing we're gonna be talking about. Look for that coming soon this month or in October 1st, around that time.
Yeah. Yeah. You just want to end it there?
We'll leave it there. That's everything we wanted to talk about today.
True. Oh wow. So I was just looking up something. I was looking up Tony Gallagher highlights.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys Friday for
See you guys Friday.
game. Both NBA series, both conference finals will be done 2 games.
Yeah, they'll be starting.
It looks like from right now the Dallas Stars
NHL.
and the Tampa Bay Lightning could win their respective series. So
yeah.
there's going to be a good amount to talk about and predictions to make.
Yeah. I can't wait for Friday. Friday's gonna be
Friday's
a
going
lot
to be
to
a
talk
good day.
about.
At the end of the week, there's a lot of sports news to talk about.
Yeah. True. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Let's leave it off there. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Peace.
Peace.